Hey, what's up, VR family? It's Urban Mask Warren back with another video. And this video comes at you by request. A lot of you from my last video, the Ready Player One Angry Review, was like, how do you make these compositions? How do you do it? So I had a long come to Jesus moment about whether or not I wanted to share the secret sauce of my production with you. But it's all free software. There's nothing really crazy here. And if we want to advance the platform, if we want to advance the community, we have to share knowledge, right? That's what it's about, being a good VR ambassador. Plus, F8 had just passed by. F8 was extremely kick-ass and super cool. A lot of the updates around VR were extremely interesting. So I'm showing my support here by wearing my Oculus t-shirt. Don't tell my company though. But yeah, so this video is going to be largely about how I make my videos, how I made this video, and I'm going to show you guys a few of the elements and talk to you about a few of the elements that I do use to make it necessary. First and foremost, I use Facebook Spaces. That's this avatar, right? Facebook Spaces is an extremely important tool that I use to generate these videos for you to put into OBS. OBS is called Open Broadcaster Software, and OBS is used traditionally by a lot of live streamers to stream their content because it's a free software and it's easy to use. It's like a easy production switcher that, if you have high quality inputs on, makes it look like you're running a really professional production. But one thing it also does is it records video, records high quality video as well, and that's what I'm using right now. To host my avatar, to chroma key out the space, and to also record the videos I do locally. Facebook allows you to live stream to the platform standalone, and Facebook also allows you to record the video locally. So what I do is I make a series of recordings about what I want to say, and I chop it up and put them into segments for my video, or I'm just lazy and I make one long one. But inside OBS, you composite those videos into scenes, and I'll show you a little bit about that later. So what you should be seeing over here are the various icons for the software programs that I use, and I'm going to leave those links below in the description. On Facebook, I can only do so much, so please make sure, this video took a lot of time, make sure you like, subscribe, do that all happy dance. But over here is essentially the secret sauce of what I use to stream. It's OBS, Facebook Spaces, Oculus Medium, and whatever other softwares I can use to, you know, capture images, create my assets and my avatars that you see. And what else? Oh yeah, NVIDIA Shadowplay is another one, because I'm on my desktop assembling this content, and I'm also screen sharing what I'm doing to you, what I'm doing for you in the desktop experience. So with those 5 things, you know, a loose 5, I guess, you should be able to do this, or at least test this out. And all of these things should be free. You know, if you're in VR, you've already got access to NVIDIA, right? There's no way you could stream this without an NVIDIA, and there's no way you could be in VR without an NVIDIA level graphics card. And with that comes Shadowplay, which allows you to screen capture stuff. OBS, which is the black circular symbol, stands for Open Broadcaster Software, and it's a free program used by streamers, like I said before, to live stream their content to their channel. But in this case, we're gonna use it to record content in several different videos and break up scenes, and also chroma key out the background. Medium is important because, like the headset on my head, like the Rift headset, if you wanted to create things to bring into the space, you're going to need Medium to do that. Whether it's something somebody else created or something that you created that you wanted to demo, this is how you would do it. So moving to the next step, I just want to show you guys how I create the environment to where you don't see my 3D background at all. And it's done via chroma key. The key to my production and my broadcasts are chroma keying. So I'm using OBS, the broadcasting system, to record this video, and I'm chroma keying out the colors. Right now, you're seeing, you know, the matrix. The matrix is all around me. You just don't see it. That's because I'm using a 360 video that's one color. A 360 image that's one color. Traditionally, that chroma key is green, but I like to use purple because, as you can see, nothing about me wears any kind of purple or has purple on. So there is no conflict to me accidentally chroma keying out my own body. But, you know, if I were to pull out the 360 area, right, now you can see my entire background in the 16:9 frame, right? This is my Facebook cover, you know, cover photo. It's a 360 experience that it defaults to as my background in Spaces, and that's my normal background. This background now should take up the entire frame, and this little orb here should be a floating ball of chroma stuff, right? I put it on, the matrix disappears, I take it off, you see the matrix again. So everywhere I place this ball, you should be able to see through it as if nothing's there. That's because I'm chroma keying out this color, the color purple, which is also a great book, you should check it out. But chroma keying is the lifeblood of my streams. Without it, you know, I really wouldn't be able to do a lot of what I could do. So as you can see, I'm back in my normal environment. Nothing has been chroma keyed out, and my chroma key environment is right here, my 360 photosphere. So when I put this back on, you'll be able to see that everything around me, just like if I chroma keyed it in the real world, would go back to being fully purple. I want to change this entire 360 environment to fully purple. And that's what I just did. Now, if I had chroma key turned on in this video, you would see whatever background assets I had behind me. But right now I have it turned off. And you could do that for any color. You could do that for green, you can do that for red, you can do that for purple. I use purple because I don't really have any purple assets. But a lot of people, I know a lot of you guys out there like to use purple hair, purple eyes, right? Like if you wanted to play around with like things behind your eyes, or, you know, anything you're wearing to see through, then you would use this and chroma key it out of OBS. So this is essentially how I created how I isolate my avatar so that you can see everything going on to the left of me and also behind me. So OBS is how I composite this, and I ultimately record the final version before I upload it to Facebook and YouTube. But Facebook Spaces is where this is all taking place. Facebook Spaces is where you get the avatar, where I get the custom shades, where I get to put on my Oculus that I've made in Medium, where I get to put the tags on the shirt that I like, and where I get to talk directly to you, because the audio and the video that's really important, that makes the broadcast, is originating here inside Facebook Spaces. Thank you guys for creating, you know, the Facebook Spaces community. Thanks for being welcoming. Lisa and TJ Rowe, thanks so much for creating a safe space for the community to share all this knowledge, and for making all these cool toys and integrating it for us to play with. I know you guys are just community managers, but you know, you can pass on the thanks to the Facebook team. But yeah, so Facebook Spaces is supremely important to my production because it allows me to be on camera without actually being on camera, which I know is a huge obstacle for a lot of people to overcome, right? Like, you want to be on camera, you want to be a YouTuber, you want to be famous, but like, you hate the way you look, you hate the way you sound. That's really a grim sort of way to put it, but like, people have this really big aversion to it. You know, I work in production, so like, I see it all the time when people first see themselves on camera or first hear themselves talk, they have this like repulsive reaction to it, and it's kind of an obstacle that gets in the way of people presenting their ideas on video. And Facebook Spaces is the perfect medium for this, because like, you don't know what I look like. I just model my avatar after myself, but like, I could be anybody. I could literally sound like anybody. So this is where the content, most of the content comes from. My video style is like vloggy, podcasty, talking at the camera. So I don't really need too much more going on. You know, maybe one day I'll be able to interview somebody in my space and have like a co-host or something. But right now it's just me talking directly to you. And I utilize Facebook Spaces to do that.